You never know what you will find, shaping a world that's in your mind. See for yourself and walk with me.
Hey guys, welcome back to Fear of Mobs. Oh boy, so much has happened. Not since the last episode, of course, but like those who haven't been following for a while, I mean, got the duplicate farms going. The mushrooms haven't spread a whole lot because it's only been like a few days. Like, not Minecraft days. In fact, it's only been like a couple seconds, so, in real life, so. No, it hasn't even been real life days. I don't know what I'm saying. All I know is that I'm crafting some pistons, so deal with it. Yeah, so crafting some pistons because there's something I want to do today. I want to make, I'm going to further improve on the monster trap, or I'm going into like a, just a mode where I just repeat things and I don't have enough cobble. But I want to make not the monster trap. I want to continue making improve that. I want to continue to improve it. The next thing I'm going to add is like a light roof that's retractable. You know me, I always have to go above and beyond what I need to do. So that's what we're doing today. And I told you guys I found a ton of slimes during the live stream, and it's true, I found a ton of slimes and I got a ton of slime balls. Let me show you what I got. Look at that. Look at all these slime balls. I got all those during the live stream. In fact, let's check for some more. Okay, I don't see any IDs down there, so I don't think there's any down there. Let's go ahead and turn these into sticky pistons then. Oh, I will not have an issue with sticky pistons anymore. Hallelujah. So the way this is going to work is I want to put these up on the ceiling, and which may... Ow! My ankle! I did my ankle. And, yeah, if we turn on the lights here, we'll see that the, after a minute of lag, we'll see the mushrooms are growing very slowly. We're still trying to spread on this one, so not doing too hot. And there's one over there. I'm also very concerned with how many are growing, like, along the edges. Because, I mean, look at that. When there's more along the edges, they go a lot faster. Nope, nothing there. Alright, let's turn this off. The darker it is, the better. Oh, I turned it back on. So make sure they all turned off when I did that. Yeah, we're good. So, how have you guys all been doing? It's been crazy where I am. Lots of, schools started up. Lots of what? I don't know what I'm saying. But, yeah, school started up for me, so I'm back to taking good old calculus. But, it's a requirement to learn programming, so I'm alright with it. I'm actually, I'm not sure if I actually want to add a sunroof just yet, because that would mean having to move all this wiring. I don't want to do that this episode. I think instead, I'll just come down here. We'll work on the floor this episode. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like some kind of way for this room to be dark, but monsters not be able to spawn in it. I don't know. Like a lighting system, maybe? I don't know. But let's just see what we come up with. I was going to talk about something today. I was going to talk about, yes, the new website. I'm walking, and I'm not doing it. There we go. Yeah, the new website, fearofmobs.com. If you haven't checked it out, do so now. It's really neat. Charlie Bob Gordon, the guy who made it, put a lot of work into it, and we both together kind of collaborated on what needed to be in there and whatnot and things like that, and I think it turned out pretty neat. So if you haven't checked it out, go for it. That's why we had to change the server address from fearofmobs.com to server.fearofmobs.com. That way, yeah, did I just make an extra iron off that? Oh, I don't know what happened. Yeah, and it's been pretty cool. A lot of feedback from the site, people saying that it's working well. I don't even know if I need sticky pistons at all, actually, now that I think about it. I think I would have done alright without them. I don't know. But yeah, ow, my feet. But it was a lot of fun putting it together. We built, well, he did a, most of the design work. I pretty much just told him what needed to be in there. But yeah, things like the design of it. I think the way it looks great. You know, that site looks really cool. I don't know if I could have made it better myself. Probably could have. No, I'm kidding. That's just a jerk thing to say. Yeah. But we want to add a lot of cool things to it. Like we were originally planning to add things like stats to the server page, so that you can see like how many people are online and what time of day it is and things like that, which would have been really cool. But unfortunately, the plugin we had installed, we think, might have been causing some issues, so that's why it was uninstalled. But we may have to reevaluate what's going on there, because the crashes are still happening even though it's uninstalled. Or maybe it's not uninstalled, I don't know. I think it's uninstalled. I'm pretty sure it's uninstalled. Yeah, but whatever, the reason. Then other things we want to add, like a section for little mini projects. So if you want to, let's say you built a public thing, like a public wheat farm or something, that's really cool, really big, and welcome to the public, then maybe like mini microsites on the website that will, you know, let people show off the cool things they've built. I don't know, things like that. I think it would be pretty neat. I think it would definitely be good for the server to have something like that. And I'm getting ideas on what to do here. This is getting tough. I think I actually have kind of an idea of what I want to do, but I actually no, it wouldn't work. Oh my goodness, this is difficult. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of like rambling, yet I have all these sticky pistons. I don't know what to do with them. Do I have any torches? Yes, I do. I have redstone. Do I have any repeaters? I have 8. Not quite enough for what I just got in mind to do. Let's do a little thing there. So, let's see. I need some stone. I need to make a few more repeaters. Just a second, guys. Alright, so I've got an idea for what I want to do. And I did, in fact, need the sticky pistons, but I also need some other flooring type. For now, I'll just use cobblestone, since I have, like, none of it left. Where'd all my cobble? Oh yeah, it went into that thing. Alright, well, I have an idea, and it's pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Let's go see if I can do it. The first thing I need to test, though, before I do that, is how would an item behave if it landed on top of a piston that was extended, like especially that thin part right there. So it just, it kind of drops down onto it. That might be bad, actually, for what I want to do. Let's try it out here. I'm mostly interested to see how it would work if water was involved. So let's get my bucket. Let's build just a really quick little test area here. We'll do this. There we, fail. Like that. And we'll do this. There we go. Oh, I had a shovel, didn't I? Oopsie. And then we'll place one of these bad boys. There we go. Right there. And I just did it again. I dug it out with my hand. Ugh. So we know that water flows over it just fine, but will an item flow over it just fine is what I'm worried about. Please do. No. They drop right in there. Darn it. Okay, so that's out. So that idea's gone. Well, actually, I could probably do something else. So the idea is some sort of in-floor lighting. That way when I walk in, the lights turn on, and when I walk out, the lights turn off. So, or I could just have a switch. Either way, I think walking in and out, having it all automated would be really tight. But that way, even the edges here are nice and dark. That way there's no constant lighting like torches or glowstone. So they... how to do this? I may have to just use regular pistons, but I have these sticky pistons here, and I don't want to have to waste those, even though I've made them. And I don't have any cobblestone. I have just that, so let's hold off on the sticky or on the regular pistons now. Let's just use these. I'm sorry. I'm thinking in my head how to do this. Alright, so we're gonna need to put I want to put the lights in the middle. Okay, so let's do something like it is up above. Alright, let's do something like it is on the sides here, where the piston pulls an item out and pushes something else into place. Let's first dig out a little area where the first items are going to go. Not going to need that flint and steel, so we'll do that and that. And if I power these two up, actually I don't know if that would work. Oh, weird. Okay, well that will work. Then we can put the lights up there, which I will do that now. Boom, boom. Okay, that's about there. So right about here. And yeah, I probably only need one. There's probably a way more efficient way to light these up, but I don't mind. Okay, so apparently that's not going to work unless I do this. So we'll just do that. And it probably has something to do with the glowstone being right there. Yep, it does. So there's a light. The lights, actually. And we're going to need to put a couple pistons probably on the sides. Well, here's where it gets a little challenging. Actually, not so. We could put a couple pistons here. Just like that. And what these will do is push rows of cobblestone and glowstone. Well, you know, 2 glowstone and the rest will be like dirt. Dirt. Yeah, well no, we'll have to use cobblestone at certain points. Oh, I placed 2 of them. Interesting. I've been noticing my mouse is glitching up a lot. It's been like sending out double clicks and double right clicks when I don't do that. So I think I'm going to have to go get that replaced. Might have to get this thing replaced maybe with a... I think 20 bucks is my limit. I don't want to spend any more than 20 bucks on a mouse. But knowing me, I probably will just because I want to have a cool mouse. Those mushrooms are growing fast. About over here. Well, we'll have to keep waiting on those. Alright, so the next thing to do is to wire these bad boys up. And I can wire up these redstone, or actually these guys, very easily. Like that. Kind of like that. And these will somehow have to be run to a... I think I'll have to do all my wiring underground somewhere. Maybe this direction. Now running the wire... Oh, you know what would be great here? I could actually remove this dirt. Alright, so the idea here is that there's going to be a row of dirt and stuff. Dirt and glowstone that goes across like that. So I can run the redstone underneath here without any issues. Actually, I only need 1 strand, don't I? Okay, right down the center is all I need. Just run it like that. And these 2 are getting powered. There we go. Fantastic. So that handles that. That handles that. So if I power this, all 4 of them are up. Excellent. Okay, so the next thing to do is to make the, how do I have it up there? Okay, I'm probably have to take this, probably gonna have to take this underground. Alright, so I dug out a little room in here. I have a feeling it's not gonna be enough because I always underestimate the space I need. It's dark outside, so I've barricaded myself in with these dirt walls. And let's get building. So, the idea here is that there's going to be 2 inputs, hopefully pressure plates, and I can probably modify it to include buttons. And, okay, yeah, that was me. But the whole thing is going to be activated using plates and or buttons. I don't want to use a switch. And therefore, I'm going to have to use a thing called a T flip-flop, which right now I'm kind of unsure of where to put it. I may have to dig like a little section in here to put it in, which is probably a terrible idea, but I'm doing it, so don't try to stop me. And what a T flip-flop does is it takes a single input, like a plate or a button, and either it acts like a toggle. If it gets a single push of a button, it either means on or it means off. So right now this block is getting power from the torch, which sends the power off to that redstone. So that's done there. And I think I may have forgotten how to do this actually. I saw it on a show. May have heard of it. It's called the Redstone Minute, done by Lucklin MCWB. Yeah, so that's why that's where I got this idea from. Not the idea, but the design. I'm having a bit of trouble here, though. I actually have to go down one more or two more layers. I'll just do 2 layers to be absolutely safe. Just kind of like that. Put the torch there, put the block there, put the piston there, and there. And I am out of a job. No, I'm out of workbenches, and I'm out of a pick. I have some cobble on me, so I can use that. And so we'll put the dirt up here, and it's kind of interesting how this works. I need to get a pick right now, though. So one more second. I have like 3 benches now. It's not even funny. I don't even have any sticks. There we go. I should craft a lot more sticks, shouldn't I? I have one on me. I have a pick on me, don't I? Oh, darn it. Sometimes I'm just so blind. Anyway, the way this works is when this bit of redstone here receives power, it will shut off the machine. I know I pronounced it weirdly, but that's just because I did. So these 2 strands here are going to be where the pressure plates send the power, and they will come over here, and here we go. See? I'm going to have to actually set up the plates with inverters, because I just noticed that it only makes the switch once the power turns off, like that. You can hear it. You don't actually see the change just yet. I have to wire that in right now. So the idea is that the block down there, that dirt block, which is somewhere, is receiving power. Then it will send the power up to this redstone here, which I have to kind of walk up these steps. Now if I flip it, you'll notice it's on now. And do it again, it's off now. So it works just like the trigger, like I said it needed to be. So we'll use that for the pressure plates. Now I gotta wire this up here so you guys don't have to watch that. Okay, so before I seal this off, I want to show you guys, I have 2 staircases, one over here and one over there, and the idea is to split this room into 2 basic sections. This side will activate the pistons on the left, which will push the cobblestone into place, or maybe the glowstone, I don't know yet. And then this side will push the blocks the other way. So one side will turn on the lights, one side will turn off the lights, and right in the middle here is going to be the part that pulls those, activates the middle pistons, if you will. So that's what I want to show you here. I have these 2 staircases, and it's separated right down there. If you can see a little redstone torch right here on this block. That, again, separates the stream like I need it to. And we'll set that repeater to 1 right now because I don't think it needs to be set to 2. The reason it was set to 2, it's set to 2 above, is because the redstone needs to travel a lot further. And it doesn't need to travel that far in this example. So that's why that is that way. Now I just fell into my own hole. There we go. I'm going to need to put down a torch, though, so that I can see what's going on and things don't kill me. Let's do that, and I do that so that I do not fall into the hole again. I mean, that far down. But it doesn't cut off the power. Alright, how is it out there? Is it daytime? Yes, it is. But we're not going to go outside yet. Still got to continue working in here. So there's a couple things we have to add. Let's first add the section that turns on and off the pistons up here.
At last I found me some diamonds. Oh, I'm so happy I could ride up